My dear colleagues, my dear friends, let's start. Kalimera σας. I should to admit that I'm extremely excited and happy to meet you. And I do hope that one day we will meet each other personally. So, let me thank you for your time, for your accuracy, for the time that you started to register even much before the official start of our webinar, and to the interest of the product of Join Up portfolio and to create destination itself. So let's start with God help. Yes, what should I underline? It? Unfortunately, I have to skip to omit all general information about Greece, about excursion, about local life, about habits, and just focus on hotel portfolio. So our meeting will have the pragmatic and practical side. So we will focus on hotels themselves. But before we'll start to talk about the hotels, about the priorities, let me just to remind you where is Crete as island located. So in front of you, you observe a Greece area. Just for your information, that the Greece has more than 1,000, not 100, but more than 1,000 inhabitants islands, and Crete is the most southern island of Greece. So the most close neighbor of Crete is Africa, north part of Africa. And you can imagine in your mind that it could not impact, influence on the landscape, on greenery of Crete itself. Who visited Crete or who plan to visit Crete, or for example, had possibility to hear some webinars, could pay attention that Crete, for example, is not so green island comparing with Corfu or Halkidiki or some more north part of Greece. But we have very, let's say, significant excuse. The most close neighbor is Africa. So about the seas which wash our island. As you remember, mainly hotels are concentrated on north part of Crete. So, and it means that the biggest part of our clients, our customers, will swim in Cretan Sea. But I have mentioned already the opposite side of island, the southern part, and here is African or Libyan Sea. What about the west part of Crete? It's Ionian Sea, and eastern part it's Aegean Sea. So Crete is like a rich bride. We have 4 seas, and our customers is able to choose any sea where they would like to swim today, tomorrow, after tomorrow. About our flight program, just to remind you, I am sure that you know very well our flight program already, because our sales, thanks to God and thanks to you, are quite good, quite active and massive. Just to remind you, so we have quite extended flight program. From Bucharest, we fly from end of April until the end of September, twice per week, on Wednesday and on Saturday. From Cluj, we start again from the end of April until the almost third week of September, on Wednesday. Suceava, Iasi, and Timișoara, we start from the beginning of June almost till the end of September, and again depends on the day. Suceava Saturday and Iasi and Timișoara on Wednesday. So it's about our flight program, and we have prepared a good news for you, because almost 30 minutes before the start of this webinar, we published farm trip information in online. So After the hour meeting, you will be able to find the farm trip published from Bucharest and to register to give your application to the participation in our farm trip. So, as I have promised, let's start to talk about the hotels. In front of you, you see the list of hotels which we will talk today about, and this list contains the most demanded, the most popular, and the most prioritized hotels for Join Up and for our clients. Join Up has more than 10 years experience with selection of Greek hotels and Cretan hotels particularly. And if talk about me, I'm in tourism more than 25 years. I have spent and I was living and working in Crete more than 6 years in the DMC company. And I do hope that I know Crete as destination and whole Greece quite good. And if, for example, at the end of our meeting, you will still save a will to continue our acquaintance, so you can contact to our Romanian office and ask about any subject that you are interested in about the VIP hotels of Crete, or about the excursions, or general information about the Cretan life, how locals live, what about the habits, what they prefer, about the cuisine. So at your disposal, we are ready to hold any webinar about Crete for you. So let's start. Palm Bay, it's our secure allotment and it's new product in 2024. It's, as for me, the cottage style. It's not so popular style for the Cretan hotels, and who knows Crete good, could pay attention that it's a quite green hotel. It's approximately 200 meters from the sandy beach. Hotels operates on half board. It means breakfast and dinner will be provided for our guests. I will show you now again that it's a very green hotel with alley, with well-kept bushes, palm trees, bougainvilleas, and who has the experience of visiting the hotels that are can be boost and boast of the greenery, they know what is a miracle. What a great miracle happens when you find yourself in a green hotels. It's immediately change your attitude to the product. So about the room type, and it's a sandy beach, sunbeds and umbrellas will be with extra charge. Just for your information, that the average price for the set 2 sunbeds and umbrella, it's approximately €6 per set. And about the rooms, we have double, we have triple and family room. All of them are very spacious. And you can see that it's not contemporary style, it's not boho style, jungle style, which we mentioned today. It's authentic Cretan style with my dear friends, totally, it's a family room, open plan. You see that all guests will have a separate bed. It's not sofa, it's not a firm bed, it's a separate and totally renovated bathroom, bus station and touristic infrastructure around the Palm Bay hotel. Air condition and Wi-Fi is free of charge. So it means that our guests should not pay on the spot extra. So it's included in the cost already. And quite spacious balcony, who, for example, will be interrupted by some phone calls or communication with the guests. Don't worry, our webinar is being recorded now, and you always will be able to return and to listen again some information which you skipped or you didn't hear or you just would like to refresh in your mind. About next one hotel, Banana Moon. It's my favorite hotel. I'm fond of this hotel. You should ask me why, Evgenia, you so admire and adore this hotel. First of all, because it's a boutique hotel. It's a brand new hotel with 29 rooms. Last year, 2023, we had just 19 rooms, 19. And all of them are renovated, double and maisonette. And this season, 2024, we have added 10 brand new rooms. I will show you the photos. So it means that Hotel Banana Moon Boutique Hotel is only 29 rooms with all-inclusive meal type, split on 2 buildings. The one building, main building with main restaurant and rooms double and maisonette are located approximately 150 meters from the beach, and a new building with name annex and rooms which are located in this building are defined, has definition like annex apartment rooms. But don't be worried that annex it's something wrong, it's a worse quality, it's totally opposite side. And when I will list the what I will make now. Yes, it's a main restaurant. I will show you the annex apartment room. So it means that the annex part is located on the first line to the beach. It's a sandy beach with free of charge sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach. Please make a note for you. Free sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach. So what advantages we talk about? We talk about the brand new property, about the brand new rooms. All of them are equipped with kitchen corner. We have plates, cups, we have mugs, we have some dishes, except the electric oven. So it means that our guests will not be able to cook, for example, soup porridges, or to cook on the oven. So, but for example, if they will buy some vegetables, olive oil, some greens on the free market, it's very famous, let's say, farmer markets, that when the local farmers, they bring the organic products like greens, like vegetables, eggs, honey, everything, and our guests, they admire to buy the organic local food. They bring at the apartments, they cook a salad, they dressing with the olive oil and so on. So they're able to cook everything except some, let's say, the dishes that needs the fire, the oven or electric. So about the rooms. It's a rooms, we are talking about the brand new rooms, maisonette. It's a 2-level rooms. It's as you see the stairs that leading on the upper floor, and totally, and this room type, what I have promised to point out, it's annex apartments. You see, it's a lovely boho style, which is very popular approximately last 5 years. And what else I should to underline and to focus your attention, that it's just 5 kilometers from, as for me, it's let's say it's my test, my opinion, the most picturesque, the most magnifique city of Crete itself is Rethymno town, Venetian old town with extended sandy beach, with narrow streets, with ancient houses, but it needs a separate webinar, because other way I will not finish ever our webinar. That focus should be on our hotels. Who knows and who visited Crete or other Greek islands know that bus connection and bus chain is very popular on Crete. So our guests can go out from the hotel and in 50 meters, 100 meters will find bus stop. And for example, €1 and 80 cents, it will be a fine for the ticket to get from Banana Boutique to Rethymno bus stop, and then they're walking and let's say enjoy the Venetian city. As for me, it's the most magnifique, yes, city all over Crete. So, Banana Moon, we're talking about it, only 29 rooms, all-inclusive, sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach free of charge, air-conditioned, Wi-Fi, tea, coffee facilities. All of these features are included already in the rates. Our guests should not pay extra, and bus station only 50 meters from the hotel. Now we, in our mind, should to imagine ourselves in Bali resort. Bali, it's a touristic village which content and adopt a lot of small apartments and hotels. As for me, Bali is the most unique resort. Why? You should ask me now. And for your information as well, Bali as a village, as a resort, gives the most high score, the most high number of repeaters. So it means that the guests which are satisfied by the quality of the vacation they got from our side and from the hotel side. So when we talk about the repeaters, it's all mainly touch Bali hotels. So we know Chersonissos, Maria, Rethymno, and now we talk about the Bali. I call it microcosm because Bali, it's like a small world. Crete is a big word, and Crete is a big word, and Bali village is a small word, which repeat all infrastructure of Crete itself, but let's say in small dimensions. And Bali has quite unique landscape. Just imagine in your mind that we have a bay which is surrounded by hills. So you have your imagination and your picture in your imagination. And these hills are cut on different levels. So we have level on the ground floor, first floor, third floor, and so on. And in your imagination, in your picture, it's like a theater style or amphitheater style. So some hotels are on the parallel to the sea. Some of them are a little bit higher, and then higher and higher. So you have this picture, and then you can understand that mainly the biggest part of the rooms of these hotels, they automatically have sea view. So it means that our guests should not pay extra for sea view. It's a first advantage, a first plus if we talk about the Bali. The second, because of this unique landscape, we can imagine that hotels should not be a large, a big, so they automatically cannot have a big areas. So it means that all of them almost are boutique hotels. And I should to underline, pay your attention that small hotels, apartments like apartment 3-4-star hotels, they are mainly managed by families. So let's say hotel business, it's a family hotels mostly, and especially in Bali resort. So it means when our guests come in Bali hotel, the staff of the hotel treat them like relatives or like a close friends, and they feel this heart vibing and heart atmospheric, and this absolutely honest attitude to them like the most close friends. And again, for your information, that I have one day read statistics why Greece and Crete particularly is chosen by the European guest, and 40% of the guests indicated that because of Greek hospitality, because of this honest heart attitude to the guests. So about the hotels, Talea Beach. It's our guarantee hotels. As you see, it's a bungalow style, first line, not on the height, not on the hills, sunbeds and umbrellas with extra charge. It's a sandy beach with palm, with, let's say, a palm forest, let's say, yes, a bungalow style, and 50% of these rooms until the season 2024 is planned to be renovated. 50% of all whole, let's say, portfolio of the hotels, and main restaurant and public areas will be renovated to the start of the season as well. About the infrastructure for kids, you see it's a playground. They have some, but very light animation and classical, what you see now in front of you, it's a classical style, but again, 50% of this room will be renovated. Talea always, it's the most, let's say, popular and demanded hotel, and let's say it's the bestseller among the Bali resort and 3-star all-inclusive. Bali as a resort can be featured that has the very good and gentle entrance to the sea. So no stones, no some drops, no some locks. So it's very convenient for the family with small kids to stay at Bali Resort and Talea particularly. So it's about Talea air condition free of charge. So our guests should not pay extra, but they should pay for the sunbeds and umbrellas if for sure they hire it, if they rent it. Bali Beach and Sofia Village. Probably who works in tourism for several years, they should remember very popular hotel like Sofia Mythos. And probably you were looking for where they, why this hotel vanished, why it's not in the portfolio of other tour operator and join up, including, I should tell you that there were 2 hotels, Bali Beach and Sofia Mythos, but now it's 1 hotel because they're compiled. Now 2 hotels become 1 hotel, and name of this hotel, Bali Beach and Sofia Village. So that's why the increased number of rooms in totally in 1 hotel, but nothing changed in landscape. You see now that some buildings are on the hill, some close to the beach. We have double in the village, double in the beach. So when in definition of the room you see double in the beach, so it means that rooms are located close to the beach, and double, for example, in the village, it means that this room are located a little bit higher in buildings that are on the hills. The photos of this hotel, Bali Beach and Sofia Village, let's say they don't illustrate and they don't say anything why this hotel is so popular. Definitely, you look at the photos and you can ask yourself, okay, quite old buildings, not renovated rooms. I will show you very good sandy beach. It's yes, it's correct information, but panoramic sea view. But what about the rooms? It's quite classic design rooms. I will show you later very popular boho style hotels, and again, we can ask ourselves why our customers again and again book these hotels. Because it's very atmospheric, very pleasant, with high quality cuisine hotel, with small details which we cannot observe now, but when we find ourselves in this hotel, we can see a lot of potteries with flowers, some decorative pumpkin, very human and very warm attitude to the guest. So it's invisible details on the photos, but absolutely readable and let's say sensitive if you are there on the spot. That's why this hotel, let's say, is not so picturesque, but the details hidden of these hotels, and they are visible where you are inside of this hotel. So I don't consume and I don't take your time and draw your attention to the hotels which don't worth your attention, because I respect your time and I give only, let's say, vulnerable information and useful information for you. So about tourist apartments, again, we talk about the Bali. It's only breakfast proposed to our guest. It's studio and apartments, but there are three categories of these rooms: standard rooms, superior, and deluxe. What you observe now, it's a boho style studio superior. Rooms could be sea view and mountain view. What you see now on the balcony, it's a mountain view. So it's a classical, very popular boho style. So tourist apartments. As for me, it's mostly designed for couples vacation or for the youth, because no any infrastructure for kids hotel doesn't provide and doesn't propose. So it's let's say for the let's say for enjoyable, for joyful vacation in serenity, with a great landscape from and a great pictures from the balcony or from the terrace. So it's admirable boho style by our clients. Look at that. Tourist apartments. As you could see, hotel tourist apartments, it's not first line, it's approximately 150 meters from the sandy beach, sunbeds and umbrellas with extra charge. And what else I should, hotel is a little bit on the height, so it's not parallel to the sandy beach. Thanks to that, hotel and main restaurant propose a magnifique panoramic sea view. Tourist apartments. Bali Mare Hotel, 4-star all-inclusive. As for me, it's a classical Italian villa, because they use a lot of marble, a lot of greenery, a pebble roads, narrow roads, and the hotel is located on the height. It's thanks to that hotel has a panoramic view. It's approximately 400 meters from the sandy beach, sunbed and umbrellas with extra charge. Hotel provides double, triple family room open plan with two open pools with fresh water. It's a room what you see in front of you after the renovation. And if, for example, you put some filters in online search, 4-star all-inclusive, online will give you Bali Mare is the first row. But I should again to draw your attention, when you meet Bali Mare like a first propose all-inclusive 4-star, you should not delay this propose. it gives the best rates because Join Up invest money to get the best rates and to propose you a good quality product with the best rate. What else I should? Yes, again about the rooms. Yes, Bali Mare. As for me, it's a Capri or Ischia or Sardinia villa style. Absolutely Italian vibe. As for me, a lot of hotel, and again, it's a bestseller among 4-star all-inclusive. You see, it's a little bit on the height, on the hill. Thanks to that, our guests can enjoy in the evening with a glass of wine, a glass of beer, or a cup of tea, enjoy sea pictures. It's a gazebo or Greek, let's say staff call it gazebo. We can call it cabana, tent, as you wish, around the pool. And main restaurant with a panoramic sea view. Sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach with extra charge. Again, it's a boutique hotel which contains only 48 rooms. Next one, Nostos Beach Boutique Hotel, which can provide breakfast and half-board. It's a first line. It's not on the hills. It's on parallel stage with a sea. It's absolutely boutique and unique style hotel. Look at these photos and you will see yourself. It's a combination between South America style, Indian style, and the boho style. So there are a quite wide list of different room categories: studios, apartments, family room, suite with jacuzzi, and so on. A great sandy beach, a big freshwater pool surrounded by gazebo and sunbeds and umbrellas. And now look at the design of these rooms. Look at that. So you see that boho style always use natural materials, natural fabrics, cotton, a lot of wood. Look at the bed, and it's, let's say, somehow tied with threads. And look at the windows. It's like a ship illuminators. So this is a typical style and design of Nostos apartments, Nostos boutique hotel rooms. And now look at that again. Yes, quite popular, not quite popular, extremely popular hotel among our customers, among our guests. Atali Grand. Again, we still in Bali Resort, Atali Grand. Oh, tremendously, extremely popular family hotel. Atali Grand, 4-star all-inclusive, a little bit on some height. You see now it's not in parallel stage to the sea. Thanks to that hotel provides very magnifique sea pictures. Hotel has superior garden view, superior sea view, and family room open plan sea view. This hotel mainly has rooms with sea view. It's a contemporary style, and last year, 2023, hotel opened private aqua park. It's a huge advantage. So the guests of Atali Grand can use free of charge all infrastructure of aqua park which belongs to Atali Grand. So hotels above the aqua park has just animation program for kids and adults, mini disco, mini club, and aqua park. So as for me, it's ideal product for the family vacation. Sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach will be with extra charge. Mitzi's Bali Paradise. Here I should stop and to draw your attention that Join Up is a single exclusivity holder of selling 3 Mises hotels all our markets, including Romanian market as well. So Mises Bali Paradise, Mises Cretan Village, and Mises Royal Mare, 3 hotels which join up, keeps in exclusivity. So Mises Bali Paradise. It's until the middle of 2023, it was independent 4-star hotel, but in the middle of 2023, it became a member of Mises family. When we talk about Mises, we always should keep in our mind that Mises is about concept. It's a special, unique philosophy of Cretan hospitality, not only Cretan, but Greek hospitality. So what Mises Bali Paradise is making now before the opening season 2024. First of all, they have opened mini club, because mini club is, let's say, obliged part of Mises concept. They have opened spa saloon in the hotel, because Mises is always about kids. It's always about the infrastructure for the kids. It's always about the animation program and about very high quality of dishes of cuisine. Mises Bali Paradise has 3 water slides, which of course free of charge. Mises Bali Paradise provides all-inclusive program 24 hours. So it means that our guests anytime, in the early morning, in the deep night, in the midnight, they can go somewhere in the bar, main bar, and they can get some snacks, hot snacks, cold snacks. So 24 hours is operating all-inclusive program. Sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge for the guests. About the room types, we have standard rooms, family rooms, open plan, and so on. About, I should pay attention about the landscape. It's very green hotel with very pleasant areas with a lot of hidden corners, so our guest will not feel that area is crowded. All of them can find independent and hidden corner where they can stay and spend the time with their family. What else? When we talk about all Mises hotels, we should keep in our mind some model, some pattern about the meal. Above the main restaurant, all Mises hotels, they always have several a la carte restaurants, and Mises is not exception, Mises Bali Paradise. So above the main restaurant, they have 3 a la carte restaurants. They always have creperie where the pancake is being cooked. They have popcorn corner. They have sushi bar. They have just a second. Some cart. Okay, I will remember and I will tell you. So, and to balance, let's say, the burger corner, pizzeria corner, it's a obligatory part of Mises concept. Just to balance, let's say, this very pleasant but not always healthy food, Mises always during the main meal plan, breakfast, lunch and dinner, they always serve vegetarian corner. So our guests which follow the health way of life, they can always find a lot of varieties for the vegetarians and vegans. It's again very important accent which make all Mises hotels. Yes, sport activities, children museum, yes, all of them. And what else? All Mrs. hotels, they have tea, coffee facilities in all rooms. Tea, coffee facilities. And mini bar is refilled every second day in all Mrs. hotels. So we left Bali Resort and now we in Gubis Resort. It's approximately 25 kilometers on east part from Iraklio, from the airport and the capital of Crete. And we are in Gubis Bay. Gubis Bay, a contemporary, brand new hotel after the renovation, which is located across the narrow road, which where is sunbeds and umbrellas with extra charge. As for me, it's mainly for use for couples, for solo travelers, not for families, because hotel has only open playground for kids, but not any extra infrastructure and facilities for the family vacation. So it means that probably the kids would be boring and they should be carried by parents, but parents would like to have the rest as well as all of us when we have the vacation. So probably, as for me, Gubis Bay mostly for couples, for solo travelers, and for youth, for young travelers, for young tourists. So what you observe now on the photos, it's almost all area, but not all. So you see main building, different room types in main building, then quite spacious main pool with fresh water, and then between the narrow road and between the pool, it's a quite, let's say, spacious green lawn area where the guest can pull the sunbeds and umbrellas around the pool and set it on the grass, and then to enjoy the, let's say, the staying on the grass. It's again gazebo or cabanas, let's say, which surround the main pool, and contemporary style modern rooms of the Gubis Bay, sunbeds and umbrellas with extra charge if we borrow sunbeds and umbrellas. If, for example, we come on the beach with our blanket, with our umbrella, which we can buy in mini market, that there are a lot of them. It's the average cost of, for example, umbrella is 15 euro. And if, for example, our guest will rent car, they can visit a lot of hidden, unique places over the Crete. They can put the umbrella inside of the sand, the umbrella, and then leave it's somewhere at the end of the vacation. So there are a lot of variants how to avoid, how to escape fines for renting of sunbed and umbrellas. Or, for example, you go on the bar, on the beach, you buy some beverage, some snacks, and sunbed umbrellas become free of charge for your guests. So there are a lot of, let's say, ways how to avoid fines and payments for the renting extra sunbeds and umbrellas. Gubis Bay, Airy Village, definitely. It's one of the most popular family hotels among the budget segment. So if, for example, you are looking for the family hotel with aqua park, water slides, on the first line with sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge, with animation program for kids and mini disco, and so on and so on. So definitely Airy Village, it's the first position in online search. What I should to underline. So please look at the photos and you will see 3 different color lines. The blue one, it's a sunbay area. In the middle of the photo, it's outlined with yellow line Airy Village, and orange line on the right side. So Airy Village, it's a middle part with yellow color, which is under exclusivity of Join Up, because Join Up has exclusivity of selling this middle part. What does it mean? It means that all rooms in this part are renovated. And when, for example, you see in online search, garden view room and then in bracket renovated, it means that all rest our colleagues that are selling every hotel, every beach and village, every beach and water park, it could be different definition, they sell only old one rooms, old one. Join Up is single partner which signed the contract with every complex on renovated rooms. It's very important information which you should use. Then about Airy Village itself, about this complex of the hotel. So hotel has two different type of beach. Natural sandy beach with sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge, and artificial platform, and again with sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge. What you see now, it's renovated rooms with totally new one fabric, cottons, bed linen, curtains, with renovated furniture and totally renovated bathrooms with new plasma TV and so on. And this room type we call quadruple. So minimum and maximum capacity of this room 2 plus 2. So we have one double bed and bunk bed, 2 level bed for the kids. Very important advantage, characteristic of this hotel Airy Village is that all opened pools, they have sea water, not fresh water, but sea water. It's a great advantage and quite expensive, let's say a quite expensive technical advantage. Yes, all of them are contented with seawater. So about the water slides, animation program, mini disco, and so on. So Airy Village, it's a quite spacious hotel, and Join Up has exclusive right to sell only renovated rooms. Let me again to draw your attention to this fact. What else? Yes, now we travel to south part of island. Now we will be on the opposite side and we will swim, of course, in our mind, in Libyan or African Sea. So we talk about the Sokol Resort. Look, please, at this photo. And when from the beginning, I mentioned that the neighboring Africa Materik to Crete could not be skipped without any, let's say, impacting. Now compare what photos we have saw before and which landscape we is able to see now. It looks like a moon landscape, like a moon scenery with, let's say, with a limited number of greenery. Sokol Resort, it will be the second hotel 4-star all-inclusive after Bali Mare, which will be proposed to you if you put in a search platform some filters like all-inclusive 4-star. But comparing to Bali Mare, Sokol Resort proposes to our guests free of charge sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach. Hotel is located approximately 250 meters from the beach on a little bit hill, on a little bit height. So that's thanks to that, from the windows, mostly all of them have sea view automatically without the extra payment. All of them, they have panoramic sea view. So as you see, hotel is a little bit on the hill. And if, for example, some our guests wouldn't like to walk to the beach, hotel proposes, without any extra payment, 6 times per day shuttle bus from the hotel to the beach and back. Just again for your information about the design and interior of the rooms. It's classical style, no any jungle style, boho style. It's quite spacious, bright, classical style rooms. We have double, triple and quadruple rooms. Again, it's family room, open plan with possibility to accommodate 4 adults maximum. I should to give you information that, for example, if we stay in Bali or in Chersonissos, where is located Airy Village Hotel, or in other hotel, comparing with Sokol, Sokol is not surrounded by touristic infrastructure. So if some our guests, some our tourists, they prefer after the lunch or in the evening to keep some stroll, to walk along the beach, or to visit some tavernas, mini market, supermarket, to be inside of the touristic life. Sokol doesn't give this experience, because close to the sea, only one, close to the Sokol resort, only one fish taverna. So for which type of this, which type of the guest this hotel is designed for? So for the guests which are looking for serenity, to be in calm, not to be surrounded by a lot of people, not to be in a crowded and vibing area. Believe me, there are a lot of guests, which are looking for escaping from the crowded spot, to be to be tete-a-tete with nature, with sea. Just look at the sea, enjoy a glass of wine, and to be in some kind of meditation, not to be among of crowded atmospheric. So there are different expectations, there are different customers, which some of them, they like to be in the middle of the touristic life, some of them prefer to be escaped and to be just tete-a-tete with a nature. So be careful where you propose to your guest Sokol resort. It's very good and improved quality of the hotel, but it's not for the guests which prefer to be inside of the crowded bustle spots. It's again, it's about the against experience. It's to be alone and to be, let's say, in calm. What else? Yes, Anisa Beach. So we leave our southern part of island, and we again on the north part of the island, and we almost 2 kilometers from Chersonissos, probably the most popular resort for among the tourists. We are in Anisa Beach. Now please look at the pictures and you will see how green is, extremely green, exuberant, and a lot of green lawns, palm alleys, some narrow roads for the walking, some buildings for the accommodation, open pools, and great sandy beach with shelving entrance to the sea, without any stones, without any pebbles. So as for me, it's one of the most green hotels on the north part of Crete. Anissa Beach is very famous among the locals, among the local citizens, because above the main restaurant and hotels gives to all our guests all-inclusive meal type. So hotel works on all-inclusive. Above the main restaurant, there are several a la carte restaurants, which as usually are included in all-inclusive program. So, but there are very famous chefs in this restaurant. That's why a lot of locals which come in the evening for the dinner in the Anissa Beach just to enjoy the cuisine of this a la carte restaurant. And probably you know that Cretan locals, they always, not only Cretan, the Greek locals, they always are spoiled by high quality cuisine. They are gourmand, they are gastronomes, they give a lot to have a delicious food. They don't visit touristic places. They know exactly which restaurant, tavernas they should go. And if, for example, if you would like to surprise, to astonish your guests with some good tavernas, you should always ask guides, representative, or someone on the reception just to be advised with a good local points, local names, local tavernas, fish tavernas, and so on, just to avoid some very popular touristic places. So about the kids infrastructure, we have open playground, we have some light animation program. Rooms are in a classical style. It's not boho, it's not jungle style, it's not contemporary style, just classical room. And sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach, some of them after the renovation. It's superior room. So if you pay attention that some in definition of the room you have superior, so it means it rooms after the renovation. What else? Yes, Anissa Beach. Sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge on the beach. Star Beach. Who doesn't know Star Beach? Everybody knows Star Beach. Definitely, it's a legendary hotel among the whole star of 4-star all-inclusive. It's located almost like in outskirts of Chersonissos. It's a closed a neighbor of Airy Beach. They're shoulder to shoulder to each other. Hotels is quite popular. Hotels consist of two parts. The first one part, which contains lawns, pools, aqua park for the guests of Star Beach. Visit of aqua park definitely free of charge, which a great sandy beach, and second great sandy beach. And the second part, it's the, let's say, accommodation part with a cottage style. It's not one main building with a spacious main restaurant, and a capacity of all room types is quite big. For example, the standard room can accommodate up to 4 pax, and the family rooms can accommodate up to 6 pax. So it's very convenient for the big families, and a lot of greenery. And probably it's one of the most popular and active hotels located in Chersonissos, because they have animation program for kids, for teenagers, some forum parties. So from the early morning until the midnight, hotel is let's say I would like to struggling from activities and all. It's not, let's say, the hotel for the summer escape. It's who would like to be among the people and to feel the vibing of the popular resort, vibing of the life. So it's who would like to be among the people. So let's continue. Star Beach Hotel, legendary hotel, Mitsis Cretan Village. Probably mainly you remember this hotel like Aldemar Cretan Village, and you are totally right, because until the last season 2023 it was part of Aldemar family, but now Mitz's family adopted Cretan village like a member of this family. So definitely, if we talk about the architecture, about the accommodation style, nothing has changed. It's still bungalow style. First line, bungalow garden view, bungalow sea view, bungalow seafront, which are located close to the beach, family room, garden view, family room, sea view, apartments. But they become a member of Mitz's family. So something should be changed. Something should be changed. And this something I have mentioned already. It's a Mitz's philosophy and a Mitz's concept. Mitz's focused on family, happy vacation. They make everything to satisfy all ages, kids, teenagers, and adults. They have teenager club. They have a kids club, mini disco, and very active animation for adults. They focused on very high quality meal dishes for the guests. And that's why above the main restaurant they have several a la carte restaurants. And Cretan village, comparing with Mitz's Bali Paradise, gives ultra all-inclusive for the guests, because Mitz's Bali Paradise is operating on all-inclusive, but Mitz's Cretan village is operating on ultra all-inclusive 24 hours. Again, hotel gives and propose to the guest 5, not 1, not 2, 5 open pools with seawater and 1 big water slide. So as for me, it's ideal property, ideal hotel for the family vacation. And above the main restaurant, a la carte restaurant, what I have mentioned before, they have sushi bar. It's let's say it's a stable pattern of meal outlets for all Mitz's hotels. They have creperie, they have just a second, sushi bar, burger, pizzeria, popcorn, and definitely who keeps fit and would like to stay in a good shape, they have vegetarian and vegans corners. So they satisfy all tastes and all needs. It's very important. Mitz's Cretan village, it's absolutely bungalow style. Bungalow style. So it means that who prefer to be, let's say, in some calm, not in the main building. So it's again ideal option. And one important feature as well, they created extra service for the family which have vacation with infants, because automatically, if for example you make note that the family plans to travel with infants, just making these notes, we will pass this information to the hotel and they will provide pots, a bottle warmer, what else, some trolleys, so not to, let's say, to soft the life, to soft the vacation. So they provide these small necessary details for the families which who plans to have vacation with infants. They have gym, they have sport activities like all Mitz's hotels. Iberostar, Creta Panorama, Iberostar, Creta Marine, 2 hotels. But now I will surprise you, my dear friends, because I will share with you 2 great news. For example, I am admirer of Iberostar chain, and Iberostar this season 2024, they removed payment for the rent sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach. But you see that Iberostar Creta Panorama, Iberostar Creta Marine, they have not classical sandy beach. They have some. Just a second. Just a second, my dear friend. Just a second, please. Don't leave. Give me 10 seconds. Pardon. Yes. Yes, they not classical sandy beach. It's a lagoon shape, and every hotel has several these lagoons. And as you see, Hotel Panorama and Marine, they're a little bit on some height, and thanks to that, it's ideal. It's a picturesque sea view, and it's very green hotels. I always, when I describe Iberostar hotels, I always try convince my vis-a-vis that hotels are extremely green. It's like a tropical park, and when I will start to show you photos of the Iberostar Creta Marine, because they renovated photo portfolio, you will see how green they are. So helicopter view, what we observe, we see main building, we see a lot of bungalows, and because of that we have very wide paradigm of rooms. We have double sea view, panoramic sea view, bungalow X, bungalow Z, family room of side sea view, family room, a lot of different room types, all open pools with sea water. A lot of sport activities. They have, let's say, along the beach, they put some benches where our guests can sit and enjoy the sea pictures, let's say, panoramic view. They have Iberostar Creta Panorama. They didn't make renovation. They still keep classical style, and hotel provide half-board and all-inclusive. But now look at Iberostar Creta Marine. In 2024, it becomes 5-star hotel, which provides half-board and all-inclusive. And now, and sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach free of charge. And now look at the photos, and you will see how green both hotels are. How green. It's a tropical, it's a palm, it's a bushes, a green lawns, admirable areas of both hotels. And again, they terrace some hammocks between palms, and our guests can enjoy and imagine themselves like in some tropical countries. Hotels are, yes, after the renovation in 2024, Iberostar Creta Marine, after the total renovation, and now compare with the Iberostar Creta Panorama 4-star photos, and you will see that it's absolutely jungle style. It's some combination between jungle and boho style. Everything, rooms, public areas, restaurant, everything is renovated. Look at the style now. I'm sure that all our guests will be satisfied and will enjoy it. So, and for the kids, they have mini club, playground, children pool, mini disco, and kids menu during the high season, July and August. Galini Sea View. If we talk about the budget 5-star hotel, budget I mean not expensive, but 5-star hotel with all-inclusive, Galini Sea View will be the first proposed from our side. It's located on the west part of the island, approximately 120 kilometers from the airport. The main building looks like a ship, and there the floor of these ships like a ship decks with great panoramic view, and you see on the upper floor it's Asian a la carte restaurant. And the hotels opened last year 2 water slides. The distance between the hotel and between the sandy beach, but it's combination between sands and between small shingle. It's let's say small shingles and sandy beach at some sense. 150 meters. So our guests can go by feet on the ground, or they can come over with a short bridge, for example. Sunbeds and umbrellas with extra charge on the beach. What else? Above the main restaurant, they have 3 a la carte restaurants like Greek cuisine, Asian cuisine, and if I'm not wrong, Mexican cuisine, which are included in all-inclusive program. What else, my dear friends? And our guarantee rooms are located in main building side sea view. So all our rooms which we provide and which you will meet in online platform are featured with side sea view. What else? Next one, Goose Water Park. It will be the second hotel which are designed for family vacation. It's a lot of different buildings and 3 water parks, but 3 water parks depends on the age of kids. So some of them are very simple water slides, then more complex, more complicated, and then the last one, third one, aqua park, can be used by the kids over 10 years old and adults. So it's different, as I mentioned already, different aqua parks with a different water slides. Pardon, sandy beach, absolutely brand new rooms, a different category, standard garden view, standard sea view, family open plan, family room with sliding door, and so on and so on. You see, it's not boho style, it's a classical style, absolutely contemporary style. Because of the bright color, it gives extra impression about the spacious room. Sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach will be with extra charge. Yes, and because of the very spread infrastructure, it's not one building. There are several buildings which are hidden and allotted from, let's say, a crowded life, from the very active life of the let's say the sport where a family they spend time. So if, for example, you send in this hotel couples or solo travelers without the kids, just make a note, let's say a building far from the aqua park, just to avoid noisy areas for the guests which are not looking for the activities, but against they would like to stay in some calmness, in some serenity. So because of the great area, we always can find the buildings for the couples, for the travelers which prefer to be in calm, not in noisy areas. What else? Mrs. Royal Mare. It's the last Mrs. hotels which we talk about, which are under exclusivity of Join Up, Mrs. Royal Mare. I'm sure you remember this hotel like Aldemar Royal Mare, and you're absolutely right, but now it's a member of Mrs. Hotel. And what I have mentioned before, we can apply all Mrs. Royal Mare as well. All ultra all-inclusive 24 hours per day, a bungalow style, 5 open pools with seawater, a legendary Thalassoцентр. I know that you know about this great advantage of this Royal Mile, like Thalassoцентр. Thalassa in Greek language means sea, so they use a seawater in all treatments, and it's extremely healthy, extremely healing, like for all our, let's say, part of the bodies and mental health as well. So we're talking about the bungalow style. The rooms you observe now, it's a bungalow, swim up or sharing pool. It's let's say similar definitions. Hotel has 7 professional tennis court with clay covering. It's some mix between clay and shingles. It's the professional covering for the tennis courts. They have animation program, 6 a la carte restaurants, which are included in ultra all-inclusive program. As I mentioned before, every second day mini bar is refilled with a new beverage. Again, it's very active animation program, sport activities, a la carte restaurant, creperie, pizzeria, sushi bar, vegetarian corner, and so on. Because Mises, it's a concept, it's a philosophy to satisfy all guests, all ages of the guests, from infants until the elder guests. All of us, all who paid, should be satisfied. So it's about the design. You see, comparing with Mises Cretan Village, it's not Cretan authentic style interior, it's a classical style of the rooms. And sandy beach. Definitely on the beach, sunbeds and umbrellas are free of charge. And legendary Thalassoцентр. And as you could see, they can organize some private parties in the boho style, very popular. And my dear friends, the last one, Austria Beach Resort. Again, we in our mind will travel to the southern part of island, Austria Beach. It's main building and bungalow style. You can see on the picture that it's not golden sand. It's let's say some beige and gray color of the sandy beach, because it's volcanic origin sense. It's a volcanic sense. That's why it's not a golden like on the north part of the island. As for me, it's one of the most popular hotel which operate on all-inclusive on the southern part of the island, with very high quality of the cuisine, of the services. I will show you the photos. Look at that. It's again several connected between each other pools, but not with seawater like in the Mises hotels, but fresh water, and it creates some Maldives effect. You see, it's some small islands in the middle of the water, where we can get the small islands by the bridge and enjoy the sunbeds on this small island, which surrounded by the pool water. And bungalow style, which stones of the walls, you see, the walls are made from the stones, and it gives some authentic, some Cretan effect. Not a lot of water, sport activities, a la carte restaurant. What you see now, it's Greek tavern with some details which unfortunately you cannot see, but I can describe. It's like a gramophone, a patephone, again, some lamp in a traditional style, a lot of wood, some small water slides. It's like a Greek man in traditional cloth. you see, who stays on close to the entrance in the Greek taverns. It's a lot of small details which we cannot observe now, but which we can feel on the spot. So Austria Beach is quite popular hotel. My dear friend, you are great. Thank you so much for your patience that you spent almost this 1.5 hours together with me. In case you have some questions, but just please use English language because I'm still not using the Romanian language in my life. So if you have some questions, I will be more than happy to give you answers. Or if, for example, you will initiate some new meetings and all information I shared with you are useful for you, and you would like to get some extra information about some luxurious hotels in Lunda, for example, or about some excursions and so on. Yes. You asked me to repeat the cost of sunbeds at Palm Bay. The average cost of a rent of sunbeds and umbrellas, it depends. It could be 5, it could be 6 euros, but we always can avoid it. If, for example, we buy some beverages on the beach, because the entrance on the beach, because all coastline, it's a public areas, it's a public beach, and if you can always enter on the beach, and you should not pay for that. You pay only for the rent of sunbeds and umbrellas, but usually it's a private business of someone's to put sunbeds and umbrellas. That's why if, for example, you buy some orange juice or some glass of beer or some snacks or some fruits on the beach, almost 99%, almost always, sunbeds and umbrellas become to you free of charge. My dear friends, thank you so much for so pleasant feedback. I am touched. Thank you so much. So if you will have some intention to continue our acquaintance, I will be more than happy to make it from my side. Thank you so much, my dear friends.